and create an amazing... We're going to have a serious shortage of human problem in the future. Like, you hear Elon Musk talk about it right now a lot.
Yeah.
That guy is constantly... Every podcast that I've seen him on lately, he's he has a word for it, actually. He's coined up his own word that
Really?
is... Yeah, that is... he essentially says that we have a... I don't know the word that he uses, but he's just essentially saying we're
depopulating ourselves.
100%, and we're going to have a shortage of labor across the board. And sure, it might be a part of automation, but who gives a fuck about that? It doesn't really matter about the fourth industrial revolution. The thing is that you need to start having kids. I strongly believe that, and bringing amazing people into this life. And if you're I'm a huge centrist, right? But these people that are conservatives, these people that are progressives, I don't know what they're thinking. It's like both sides are not having kids, but conservatives, if you want to eradicate what's happening over here, just have your fucking kids and teach them your values. You know what I mean?
So true.
That's what they need to do. That's how they can, bring back. And in America, I don't know how you feel about the whole abortion thing. It's a weird thing, but the whole overturning of that whole
Roe v. Wade.
Yeah, it's gonna 30 years time, America will be back to a Christian conservative country. It's just that's what I see happening, and
bro, abortion's a tricky one.
It is very tricky because I don't fully I don't support. I think the words are fucked. I think pro-life and pro-choice is
it's a bad choice.
It's retarded phrasing. You know what I mean?
It's like you're one or the other, right?
Like just pro-abortion and pro not abortion or whatever. But pro-choice is a bit it's a bit misleading in a lot of ways. But
yeah, abortion. A guy, I can't remember who it was on Rogan recently, broke it down
fantastically. I saw that too.
And when he described it, I'm like, actually, you know what? I think that's what I think.
Yeah.
I actually think that's how I would best describe. Again, it is an individual person that has to live with the decision. Okay, for the rest of their life.
Yeah.
The guy was right. Now, the argument that a lot of people have is that what if someone's raped or molested? Okay, the statistics on that are very small. There's not a high percentage of people that have
kids
a child,
after rapes,
correct? And it's not that they don't even fall pregnant. It's just not a thing.
Yeah,
right. It doesn't happen often, but it does happen. Like anything, right? So you have to account for it, but you can't base your whole argument on that because that's not the core problem.
Yeah.
The core problem is people being able to say, hey, at 9 months, I'm done. I don't want this. Or saying, hey, I wanted a boy, but I got a girl.
Yeah.
No, I don't like that. Where it gets a bit grey with the rapes and all the underage stuff and, should they be able to have it? I can't comment on that. But do I think murder is the right response for rape? No. Right? Because what if the person that says that is pro-abortion was aborted? They wouldn't be able to speak about pro-abortion.
Yeah, and a lot of people that survive abortions become anti-abortion activists, which is very, very interesting. Melbourne is fucked. I think a day after having the baby, you can kill it.
What?
Is
in Melbourne, Australia?
2 days after. So 2 days after you have your child, they can kill it, throw it in a bucket.
This is where it gets... This is what I'm saying, talking about all that stuff. I don't like... That's evil. That's evil, right? Fucked. If you have a child and you wanted a boy but you're given a girl and you want to terminate and they let you, what is that?
2 days. That is even like... Why 2 days? Who comes up with that
2
shit?
2 days. Bro, my answer to all of this, honestly, is... If you are raped, have the baby, give it up for adoption, right? Live with that. Don't live with it having to kill it. Live with someone else having to... Like, the baby still gets a chance to live.
Yeah.
Tom.
I might chime in real quick about this because this is an area where, personally, I'm pro-life.
Yeah.
Adoption is not being discussed enough, and that's not just societally, that's inside within the church four walls as well.
Yeah, I believe that.
I think we need to be open to having more discussions about this. If you were raped, I'm so sorry on behalf of all men that that's happened to you. It's an indecent thing. It's a vulnerable thing. But let me just say, that's not the baby's choice to be thrown in a garbage.
And it's not the
bin
baby's
outside.
fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the...
True.
Because the people that are... The baby doesn't know anything.
No.
Nothing until they're like 3, right? They got no fucking idea. Now, I just always think if I was aborted, right? If someone else... You got to think like that. And I don't think it's right for anyone to say... Like, it's weird because...
And the argument for circumstances, to me, is a fucking terrible argument. Like, I was born in a Talva in a two-room hospital. I lived in a farm in a one-room farm, one living room, and a kitchen.
Shit.
And we went down the valley to wash ourselves and go to the toilet. But...
So you're a proper hillbilly.
7 people in that house.
Wow.
7 people. That's who I lived with. We were dirt poor. Would I want to be aborted? Fuck no. Like,
Is it better than being poor? No.
yeah, no.
Because you still
it's
have a
not.
chance. See, and that's the thing.
And amazing people in our history come from suffering. Like, amazing people in history come from suffering. So that argument is a shit argument.
Suffering is one of the greatest things to ever happen to mankind. Because without suffering, you cannot grow.
Yeah.
Right? Whether you break it down to training, whether
Yeah.
you break it down to life experiences, you need to suffer in order to become better.
Yeah.